Now let's say we have move corresponding. Why it is used? It is used to move data from one internal table to another. One internal table to another table. So we have itab 1. Okay, in itab 1 if we have 100 fields. Okay, and then itab 2 also we have 100 fields. What we can do is, instead of writing every time this equal to that, that equal to this and all, we can just simply say move corresponding, and everything will be moved. So this is what we normally use the move corresponding to. Okay, first let us consider two examples in which we are getting the data from work area to work area. Okay, right now the example that I'm taking is from work area to work area. We are passing the data work area wa1 work area 1 to work area 2. This is what we have. uh, okay, so we have this as, this is an example in which we are writing move this one to this one, move this one to this one. Now here we have uh, data data this one. So now here what we have is address first name is equal to name first name, address surname is equal to name surname, address initials is equal to name initials. Okay. Oh. So the example that we are considering right now does not have move corresponding. Now we'll make it move corresponding. So right now we are considering, we are moving the data from work area to work area. Save. Now here what we are doing is we move address first name to name first name. So what is happening here is address and name. Actually these two happens to be two different work areas, and the definition, okay, let us not focus on the definition part, because definition part is slightly different from what we normally do. At this point of time, just take it as work areas. So from this work area to this work area we are passing the values. So this is what we are doing, move this one to this one. So now what are we doing is, if we execute it, okay, Flintstone, Fred and FF. Now Flintstone, Fred and FF, actually these are the values which we have in the address. Okay, these are the values that we have in address. Now the first name and the title, the first name and title from here are getting updated from this Fred, Flintstone and FF. So these three values are getting updated here, and when we execute this, the values that we are getting printed from name are actually filled up with the values of address. Okay, now let me take another example here. So we are getting these values here. Okay, so anyways, we all know this till here. Now what you can do is whatever values we have passed to work area, we can also have these values move to another work area. So here what we can do is we can write like this: move w underscore emp1 hyphen empno to w underscore emp2 hyphen empno. Okay, in this way we can write move w underscore emp1 hyphen empna to wa underscore emp2 hyphen empna. Then move wa underscore emp1 hyphen em department to w underscore emp2 hyphen department. Now we can write something like write w underscore emp1 hyphen empno empna department. Now what we are doing is we can actually print it from emp2. emp1 anyways will get the output. Let us see the output, and then we'll move that values. We'll check the values from emp2. So we have this 1000 Kavya and ABAP. Okay, now that's fine. Now what we'll do is we will just print this. I'll comment this and print it from emp2. So we have the same values which are being printed from emp2, because in emp2 actually we didn't had any values, but now we have moved it from work area 1 to work area 2, so it has got now. Now instead of writing this, and if we have 100 fields it's difficult to write like this, so what we can do is we can simply write move corresponding wa underscore emp1 to wa underscore emp2. Syntax should activate. Now here we have these values 1000 copy and above. This is what we have. Fine. So instead of writing this like this, we can simply write move corresponding. Now let us go ahead with next one, in which we are updating the data into work area. 1001, 1001 finish. Okay, so we are giving some values here. Activate. So you have got this one. Okay, we have to write the loop, right? So loop, I'll write the loop here. So I'll comment this correspond. I'll comment this everything. We'll say now write loop at it underscore emp1 into w underscore emp1 and to write w underscore emp1 hyphen empno empna department. So this is what we have. Save. Now we have worked upon the entire internal table 1. Okay, we don't have a single value in the internal table 2. Okay, so what we can do is we can write like this. I'll comment this one also. Move corresponding it underscore emp1 to it underscore emp2. So we have end loop, and here we'll have this as emp2 into emp2. So here these all values are getting printed from the second internal table, second work area. Actually, we have not entered even a single record into the second internal table and second work area. But since we are entering this move corresponding, all the corresponding values will be moved here. Now let us understand here that we have one more field here. Instead of department, we'll have city. City 9. City equal to HYD. And sorry. Okay, now here we have given the city, but the city is not there in the okay, city we have added this. Let us go for another structure. Okay, let us go for another structure, emp2. Okay, let us see if it works or doesn't work. So what are we trying to do? We are having a different set of fields in the first table and second table. In first table we have 4 fields, second table we have 3 fields. emp2 emp2. Here also we write this as, this one will be emp2 emp2. Save. Syntax check. emp2.
Sir, in the structure of the emp2, sir.
Structure of?
No, sir. I was telling that emp2.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Now when we execute this, it still works, doesn't throw any error. See, what is my intention to do this is, because even though there are different set of fields in first table and different set of fields from second table, it will match the corresponding similar fields. It will take care of the similar fields, move them from the first table to second table. This is what we are doing. This is a functionality of move corresponding, and this move corresponding program and the previous move corresponding program also, I'll put it in the programs and share it with you all. So you can write move corresponding. Okay, table 1 to table 2. So from first internal table to second internal table, and then we also have the work area to work area, right? So work area to work area also I'll give it, because the most important thing is this table to table actually. Work area also we have this. I just commented this here. You can just have a look at it. Move corresponding work area to work area. Okay. So I'll share this. I'll update this programs file. So we can go ahead.